Hey, fellow XRP holders, how you doing? We're going to talk about real quickly in this video what is holding XRP back. Now, there are numerous things going on in the crypto market, and I want to list and name a few that I think are the top reasons that we see XRP continue to exhibit patterns like this, where you see XRP is really consolidating, and you can see this has been going on now for approximately 187 days. You can see that around the 3rd of December, we started to see XRP after a massive run up that you see started here and really culminated right there at 500+%. But in December, we really started that consolidation, that sideways. And so, what is holding XRP back? What is holding XRP at this point in time from moving up and going back and hitting those levels of $3.30 and beyond? And so that's the dialogue that we're going to have now. Again, probably won't name all of the reasons because, again, I'm not reading off of any notes here. This is just me kind of wanting to share a few key things with you that I think that are going to be in the short term holding things back. Now, this is not a bad news video. I think we've got the summer to get through. So the remainder of June, today's June 8th. We got to get through the remainder of June, July, and August. I think we'll start to see things pick up. Okay, so what are some things that are holding XRP back? Well, number one, hundreds of billions of dollars of liquidity left the market in that December timeframe. And to kind of show you that chart again, this chart right here, you can see on that December 3rd timeline, that's when the majority of the retail investing segment just simply left. They started to leave in droves. Millions and millions of retail investors left. Why did they leave? Fear, uncertainty, doubt, global inflation, possibility, and fear of recession, things of that nature, and just simply their dollars did not go as far. So people pulled that money tighter and pulled it out of investments like crypto and possibly stocks and things of that nature. So that is one key thing. So we've got an entire investing block, if you will, where hundreds of billions of dollars are just simply gone and sitting on the sidelines and left the market. Okay, so there is that. So that's one reason that we're seeing crypto being held back a little bit. Beyond that, you've got, I think it kind of go back to that overriding fear and uncertainty. I think that that's been a prevailing theme, and that's keeping people on the sidelines and keeping even, I think, whales and institutions from wanting to put money into the market. Now, there has been capital, institutional capital flowing into the market. There simply has been flowing into XRP, things of that nature, but it's not enough to move the price. It's basically these companies, these organizations taking up positions in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, so forth. And they're doing it very steadily and all that kind of stuff. And let's talk about the elephant in the room, manipulation. I think every single day there's manipulation going on in the market. There's manipulation going on with XRP. And so I think that's one of the things that's keeping XRP held back. Because let's just call it what it is. XRP right now at its current price point of $2.26 with a market capitalization of $133 billion, it is simply still small enough relatively as a financial asset to be able to manipulate that price, move that price. So I think, again, that's one thing that's holding its back. The bears and some certain powers that be just simply don't want it to go up right now, because going back again to what did I say about a minute and a half ago, you see institutions that are wanting to take up their positions in assets like XRP. So I think that is fundamentally something that is going on that you will continue to see, because they can continue to play those games, right? And I think that is probably the most prevailing thing that is holding XRP back, and something that we will be fighting for a little bit. But again, if we can get investment capital from, again, retail investors coming back. So when's the possibility of that? When's the possibility of retail investing segment coming back? They will come back when they start to see green candles, massive FOMO hitting across the board in Bitcoin, in the overall market, in XRP. Of course, they will be a lagging indicator, right? Meaning, those candles will start to happen, capital start to flow, and then you'll see retail FOMO back in, and they will miss the majority of the gains. You won't, because you're here, you're here through the proverbial hard times, if you will. Okay. So there are other things. I think we still have factors at play here. One of the other big things that's holding XRP back is the final, notice I said that 3 times, judgment from the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. We will get through that, Both parties have agreed they don't want to move forward. The SEC, the Ripple, we've covered that at length in a bunch of videos, and now we have to get the right paperwork filed and the right final decree from Judge Torres, who's the judge presiding over the case. We'll see that again. That's holding, I think, back, because what's happening there is I think that final ruling is holding back a lot of strategic announcements, strategic alliances, companies that simply want that final clarification that the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit is done. And I think that's, again, a theme, a narrative that is still, hanging around the Ripple XRP camp, if you will. All right. So again, quite a few things. Hey, if I've missed one, if there's one you want to drop in the comments below, please do so. Please just drop down there. We'd love to hear from you. And again, as I said at the top of the video, I wasn't going to hit every single one because the list can be long. All right. And I hit the ones that I really feel that are pertinent, that are there every single day. And, again, I wanted to kind of get some highlights for you, give you some food for thought. Now, again, light at the end of the tunnel here. Light at the end of the tunnels, I think we will start to see breakouts happening in the fourth quarter of 2025. Again, where we see XRP, Bitcoin, all the major cryptos start to just dramatically go up. XRP heading, breaking all-time highs, going to $5 plus and beyond, 7, 10, so forth. Where we see, Bitcoin go to 150,000 plus, where we see, Ethereum breakout and go up over 4,000, beating its all-time high, heading to $5, $6, $7, $8,000 accordingly. Again, as the market continues to roll up. So a couple of key things for you. I wanted to share this with you. There's a link down in the description below to BTCC, great exchange that I work with. I've got them to give you a 10% sign-up bonus. So if you use my link down in the description below, it's going to take you to this page you see right here. 10% bonus on first-time deposit. So if you put $1,000 in, they're going to give you $100 for free on top of that. They also give you extra bonuses up to $10,000, and they have 40% lower trading fees, and they've been around for 13 years. But here's what I really want to show you that's really cool. Look at this. So this is inside of my account, and you can see you go into crypto, you go into copy trading, futures copy trading. If you want to help, there's a futures trading guide there for you. But you can follow along with him. Like Mentor right here is delivering a 49% plus return. You can just hit copy, boom, and you just say, hey, here's how much money I want to put up, and you copy, and the system does everything for you. You don't have to do anything. It does it for you. I think that's really, really, really cool. So this is a way that you can be making money right now in this kind of volatile time right here. And you can see that's Mentor. There's others here. There's others that you might want to follow as well. Again, doing really, really well. So this is a way you can be making money right now, just doing basically copy trading where the system executes. You're copying this trader who's got a proven track record, all of that kind of stuff. And if you want to continue to do some investing on your own, which I think you should, then you need help with that. I've got a piece of software. It's called X1 Algo. Links in the description below, right down there. If you're watching this on X, links below this video as well. And it can help you. It gives these buy alerts and these sell alerts right here. You see them. So that's a buy and a sell for Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin chart, 30% up. So $1,000 bought, then sold would have made you $300 in profit easily. This is Ethereum right here showing you. This is a buy alert all the way to the seller, and you can see that's in 44 days, a 70% gain. So if you bought $2,000 here, sold it here, would have made you a profit of $1,400 off of that. Okay, so this links in the description below to the software. It literally costs you about $1.15 per day with the discount code, and the quarterly option is the cheapest. And there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So basically what that means is you get to try the software. You don't like it for any reason, you get 100% of your money back refunded. Also, in about a week, I've got a new trading community, a private trading community coming online. It's going to be just for X1 Algo members, and you'll be able to get into that community. There's going to be coaching, helping, everything for you. A lot of custom stuff done for you, trades that you'll be able to look at and follow, all that kind of stuff, all of it coming in off the software, feeding into that private group. And I'm thinking about raising the price whenever I do launch that group. Okay, so if you want to get in at the best price, the lowest price, get in now, get your feet wet, start getting yourself acclimated to the software and everything like that. And then when that community comes on, you'll have access to that and you can get into there. So again, give it a look. As always, appreciate you giving me a few minutes. Links are down there below to everything you need. I'll see you.